Very warm welcome to all. Now, in last class, we discussed various aspects of the estimation of RCC work. There are two methods available to calculate the estimation of the RCC work. Number one is the approximated that was discussed detail in last lecture, that is lecture number 16. Now, the method number two is the reinforcement quantity estimation from bar bending schedule. Now, what is bar bending schedule? Nothing but it is a list of reinforcement bars that is given in RCC work item and presented in a tabular manner from for easy visualization and reference. This table summarizes all the needed particulars of bar diameter, shape of bending, length of each band and straight portion, angle of bending, total length of each bar, and the number of each type of bar. This information is great help for preparing an estimate of quantities as well as weight of each reinforcement type can be estimated by directly multiplying the quantities such as length and their number of each bar to their per meter weight. So we will get the exact calculation. See over here, this is length. So what we calculate over here, that is number one length, number two unit, that is number, how much quantity that is, and rate per meter. Rate per meter means 1 meter bar, how much weight. For say 10 mm dia bar, 1 meter length of 10 mm dia bar, how much weight. That I will show you in different portion tabular form. Okay, so as we all aware that the rate of the various, that is steel, various steel available in market, how they sell? They sell per kg, maybe 47, 50, 60, whatever the your rate. So that's why the people, you will get RCC, that is steel from per kg. Now, what is the advantage of this steel? See, in this method, the sketch are representative for the actual structure. I think this is very important. Sketch are representative of the actual structure. The sketches include intended form of detailing and distribution of main and secondary reinforcement. That is very clear. An allowance for additional steel variation and hole may be made by inspection. Clear? So come to the next. See this two figure shown below. This is hook and this is bending. When you discuss bar bending schedule, you kindly go to the IS 2502. That is IS 2502. This is the code which explain you how you calculate the length of the each bar. There are some tables are given in below, so I will explain. If you want detail of this code, you please comment separately. I will make a separate video for this code. Okay. I will not mention over here, so that we already discussed this various parameter of this in your day-to-day lecture. Okay, so look here, the length of the hook, that is, this is the hook, this portion is your hook. So how they calculate the length? 4D, this is 4D from here to here. So that is, okay, say this. This is your 4D plus 4D plus D. That is for this bending section. To this. Okay. So that will be 9D. Where 4D plus D refer to the curve section. This curve section. But when you go to the IS code, okay, page number 6, it is mentioned that the length of the hook is 4D plus 2KD, where K is your number. That may be 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Okay. See page number 6. So the total length of this hook will be length of the clear length of the hook plus 9D, where D is the diameter. Now come to this bent. See this bent over here. This is your okay. So how I calculate? My total length will be this. Okay. That is the path followed by the reinforcement bar. But it is given that length of the slab or beam like that. This is the length they mention. This is the length. So there may be provision for additional length. Additional length means this length is additional. So if you consider this is right angle triangle over here. See, this is in this section. This is the L. This is the part of this L. So I here L2. Now come again over here. This is your D. But what we want this length. I want this length for the calculation purpose. So how I will calculate this? This is your total L This is your total L. So what you do, see here, this is d sine theta, where theta is this angle. Okay, this is your theta. So what is sine theta? Perpendicular by hypotenuse. This one, perpendicular by hypotenuse. This one. Okay. So that will be your P by H. It means D by H. So this length will be this length. Say LA. L. This is the actual length, na? So I recovered LA. So what is LA? LA equal to D by sine theta. But we already covered this length L2. So I have to remove this L2. So the L2 will be D by tan theta. Tan theta means perpendicular by base. So L2 we have to remove. So additional length will be, this is the additional length. I think it is clear to you how we calculate this additional length. Okay. Now come to the quick discussion for that. I already covered. See this table. Okay. If theta, that is bent angle, is 30, then d by sine theta is d by 0.5. d tan theta d by 0.5. So additional length will be this minus this. So that will be equal to 0.27 d for 30. If your angle is 45, then 0.42 d. You have to this minus this equal to this. Same here, d 60. If your angle is 60, so this minus this, which is equal to 0.55 d. Okay. So I think that is clear to you how we calculate this distance, na? Additional length. Okay. Now see, this is a typical bar bending schedule. Table is given. Okay. So my request is to you that you please go through the IS 25021961 PDF. If you find any doubt, post to a query. I will respond over there. And in the next lecture, I will discuss this bar bending schedule. Okay. Thank you.